to another video on my channel, but now I'm going to do a new series. It's a little bit different than my last one. The team is literally 0 overalls. So, I have a bunch of random guys everywhere. So I'm going to have to start fresh. Really fresh. So first things first, I want to get my quarterback. So there will be a lot of trades in this first video. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get into a game, but so as you know, Drew Brees is super easy to get. So he's on I'm sorry, I'm having a brain blank. He's on the Saints. So they're obviously not interested in any of my guys. I'm gonna see if they want a 3rd round pick for him. 2nd round pick. So, in my last videos, I traded for Evan Ingram. He plays on the Giants. And I'm pretty sure I can get it for like a 5th. What about a 4th? A 3rd for next year. And a 4th for this year. Perfect. So I'm actually going to give myself a rule. I can get 3 free agents out of free agency. Because otherwise it's like super hard. And I don't want to simulate too long. So I obviously can't get any of my guys that used to be on my team. I can't get Andrew Luck. But if I want a player, I'm probably going to go, who's a good middle linebacker? Mattateo. Wasn't he on their team? Yeah, I can't get him then. Nickerson is on their team too. I'm not sure about him though. Or this guy. Okay, so wide receivers are extremely hard to get. I can't get any of these. Josh Gordon. I'm pretty sure he wasn't on this team. I really like playing with Josh Gordon too. So I think I'm gonna get Josh Gordon as my first player.
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths.
So 3 people. Tight end, obviously him. Tony Gates. No, I don't want any of them. All of these guys used to be on my Kuechly. I don't think he was on their team, but I'm not gonna pick him. Carlos Dunlap was pretty much. Okay, so I got my first guy, and now I'm already at 5 overall. Boom. So that's how you get really good. So next, I'm gonna try to trade for. He's a right guard on the Colts, or left guard on the Colts. They want quarterback, right, linebacker, middle linebacker. So I'm gonna look at linebackers because I can easily get a 94 overall player by trading one linebacker. So first, I'm gonna look right outside linebacker because I haven't checked that yet. I already checked all of these guys. Nick Perry. How about Nick Perry? Sign Nick Perry. That's a guarantee. So take Quentin Nelson, and I'm gonna get a middle linebacker and. Oh, cornerback. Trevor Williams, he's normally a cornerback, so I'm also going to get Trevor Williams. Okay, so those are my 3 free agents for the entire year. I might have to change the rules a little bit later, but I have an overall team, so I'm actually getting really good now. That's when you start to see extreme improvement. So for left guard, I'm going to the Colts, trading for Quentin Nelson, and I will trade Nick Perry, who they will obviously extremely want. Now I'm going to ask for some stuff in return. Juliana, mom's not out here. She might be upstairs.
Okay.
Should I trade for one of these guys? I'm pretty sure I could trade for both of these people for Nick Perry. Alright, now I just need to trade someone else. Or another pick. 5th. And 7th. 5th and a 6th is the most I'll do. Okay, so Nick Perry, a 5th and a 6th for Quentin Nelson and Jack Doyle. They already have a really good tight end in Eric Ebron. So, wait, my defense skyrocketed down. But, did they literally get every single rating and put it down? So, that's kind of tough. Might as well hop into our first game. So, actually I'm going to sim the regular season. See how much I'll lose these games by. Okay, so sorry if the simulation takes a while, but gotta do what I have to do. Because I'm not really sure how to edit, so if there's any interceptions coming from this side, it's probably my little brother playing Roblox. I'm gonna try to fix the lighting in a little bit. Probably if I sim another game. But
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
I lost 83-0 by the Colts. So I'm pretty much done. Upgrade players. Is that kind of a glitch? I don't think I can upgrade any of these guys. Is there any good defensive players that you know that I can trade for? Like, yeah, literally. Oh wait, left tackles have carrying. He has ball carrier vision. Wait, what happens if I put this guy at running back? Hold up. Did I just beat the system? It's going to be a pretty hefty running back. Oh. It's 40 carrying. This guy would also be a good running back. So as you can see, we're clearly making improvements. I just need him to get you a 13 overall. That's all I need. And then I can upgrade him, I hope. Dang it. I think the speed plays a humongous role in that. What about who has the best? I think this guy's a wide receiver. So we're making improvements. Rawson Thurber is a wide receiver. He's clearly going to be our number 2 wide receiver. Number 2 wide receiver, because we have our best player. One of our best players is a wide receiver. Wait, I just realized we have 2 tight ends. Is that where I messed up? Okay, I have 2 tight ends. Oh no, that's his age. I thought he was a 32 overall for a second. Okay, who has the highest throw power? I think we got us a quarterback. My wide receiver is now a quarterback. So at least he could throw decent. But his speed is so low, I probably can't run with him. Even though he has a 72 throw on the run. So yeah. At least we have some... So when we check our offense, we can probably move people around to our liking. Because I'm pretty sure Sims... Yeah, Reynolds, I think he's... Yeah, he's clearly the best. You can tell that he's super good. And I would want Dora to be our running back. So it looks like our team is pretty legit. So I think we should get into our first game. So I'm expecting a score of 52-3 because actually our kicker is super bad. I'm expecting a score to 53-7 because I'll obviously score a touchdown. I'll just play the moments. So it's pretty clear I'm gonna run a 2 tight end formation all game. Jack Doyle, isn't Jack Doyle more of like a pass blocking tight end? Alright, I'll be right back. I'm fixing the lights. Okay, the lights are fixed a little bit now so you can see me better. I think Shaquille Griffin would be a good free safety. Ooh, third down. Dang, we have some good defense.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation?
Oh, I thought we were on defense. Okay.
Off the play fake. Reynolds. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And there.
I'm going to try to play all offense. Because I don't really... It's not like I can stop anybody with the defense.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch the run. Baby, that's big.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
That would have been great.
And
3 for 7 for 40 yards.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's put that team on the ball.
Off play action. Reynolds. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I'm pretty sure all he can really do is pass.
The Bengals on third down. 4 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Check.
I'll send Dora on a pass block. He's pretty hefty.
Looking to throw. Reynolds. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. There was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit.
So I'm clearly doing really good.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I need a better playbook. But I think this will work. Kevin Ingram will be open probably.
Throwing on first down. Reynolds and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ziggy Ansah picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back to throw. Reynolds. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off around the 27. So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Probably won't be able to do anything. Totally not an excuse.
Looking to throw on second down. Reynolds.
Oh my
Big
goodness.
loss here as he's taken down. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And
Where's he
it'll
doesn't even
be
make that throw?
incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution?
And from their own end zone, it's a fake, and they're going to sack him again. The fifth time they've gotten him today.
Okay. We're doing pretty good.
So the victory
I was
here
a little
for
bit off
Seattle.
my prediction. See rushing. Okay. So who should I trade for? Should I try to go for Saquon Barkley? I have a feeling it's like I should actually trade something for him. I'm not sure if their team has a tight end because I stole their tight end. So what if I trade Jack Doyle and a pick for Saquon Barkley? Because at this point, I need a decent offense. Like, if you can't score, you can't win. Do they have a decent tight end? No, they don't. Pick it up. Go away. I'll go to the sign. Go trade. Everything out in the bottom. I'm up wild and saucer. Pick it up. Go away. Okay. In this situation, would it make sense to trade? I'm like all out of late draft picks, but it's for a good cause. What if a second? I'd give up a second. And next year's fourth. I don't want to give 2 seconds. Might have to. So we got Saquon Barkley. I'm not sure if I'm that happy about that trade, but at least we can.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Because I'm gonna have to build around draft picks, but it's not like I'm gonna have like a late round gem. I don't ever have late round gems. I'm not gonna trade my first though.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Nope. I just don't want to simulate to the draft because then it would make people bored. And I'm playing against one of the best defenses in the league, so that helps. Madden's just not that realistic when it comes to draft picks. Like, you can trade a second and a fourth for a superstar wide receiver, but in Madden you have to trade like 14 first-round picks. You can't. Patrick Mahomes. Saquon Barkley is pretty relatively easy to trade for. Cook it up. Go away.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I'm going to try to test Barkley with an outside handoff first. I might regret it, I might not. It's not like those are the best players in the world. I can't win just because of Saquon.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He's trying
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
I want to go on the side with my really good left guard.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
I think I could.
Well, that's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards.
Get off the field. Check 37. Check 37.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. A toss out to Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want though. Score on
there we go.
First drive, stop
first down in the
year. 18 yards on that one. The Bengals are moving. First down. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Switch the play. No, I'm going to switch the play. I'll switch there.
Looking to throw.
Reynolds.
He's going to lock one deep. And this is caught at the 20.
Welcome to the 0 overall series.
For a Cincinnati score. Josh Gordon.
Don't tell me it's good special teams too. He made the extra point.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Reynolds.
Oh my gosh.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the score is a 49er touchdown.
This is against the 49ers too.
Short. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
He's crashing. He's checking crack. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 94 yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they're going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. From the gun, Reynolds. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
To the end of the game. And then I'm going to sim to the draft. Actually, no, I'm going to swim to the off-season. For the off-season, it's like... At least I scored a touchdown.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to
what I'm
win.
gonna
It's
do
another thing to win and
I'm
put
gonna
up the
send to
amount
the
of
Super
points
Bowl.
that they did. Boy, were
Probably shed some cap. Actually, I should probably shed some cap right now. See who takes the most cap space if, like, really bad people take, like, 13 million. Then I'm probably gonna shed them, cut them. Penalty doesn't matter. Everybody's the same overall. My team roster. I'm gonna shed cap, and then just skip to the. Okay, nobody even takes that much cap, so that's good. Literally everybody's super cheap. So I'm gonna sim to the end of the year, and I will.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve
If I were
your
you,
team.
I would skip to the part where the simming is over, because I'm probably just gonna grab my phone or something like that, and we'll be back. Remember, sim to the end, because if anybody teaches me how to edit this out, then I probably can, but I don't know how to. I just want to upload things. Alright, I'll see you soon. Hey you, if you're still watching right now, I know you play Clash of Clans. So, if you want to join an awesome clan, just join my clan. It's called War Raiders. It's spelled WAR space RAIDAZ. Okay, so I'm simming to the Super Bowl. Obviously won't make the playoffs. And if you're still watching right now, please sim to the end.
You mean skip to the end?
Yeah. Hey, I told you to sim to the end.
You mean skip to the end?
Meant what I said, and I said what I meant.
Okay. Well, they already skipped. They were not yours.
Yeah, but I told them to, and they clearly did not skip. If they're still watching. Somebody that probably watched the video is just gonna watch over this again and say, like, who is this person? He is being so weird. Wait, did I forget about the... I think I forgot to do scouting. All of these, like, YouTubers are gonna be like, "Ha, why did you get rid of your draft picks?" It's because I want Saquon Barkley. And I want the team to... I want to, like, have some electrifying players. Like, I might, like... See, yeah. I totally forgot to scout college players. Hold up. Okay. Download from Azure. I'm not doing... Because I want this to be as realistic as possible, so I'm going to use 2020 Draft Bengal. Best one there is. Overwrite it. And use it.
Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select a player. Select to scout this player and unlock his best. Each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. Unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is a diamond. You just found a diamond in the rough. Other teams will undervalue this player, and you may get...
Why is Derek Brown so high? I know he's not a top 3 talent, though. Or I think he's a mid-first rounder, to be honest. Yeah. Tua Tagovailoa. Jeff Adagwa, he's actually really good. He's a beast. Isaiah Simmons, he's a beast too. CeeDee Lamb, really good. Jerry Jeudy's also really good. I would be happy with either one of those two. There's a lot of good tackles. Henry Ruggs is fast. Is fast. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he's the best safety in the class. Jared, stop talking, please. Fulton, sure. Okay, so now I will probably trade for some draft picks.
You have a player healed from injury and ready to play.
So I can obviously just go for whoever I want in free agency. There's no real limit. Probably can't sign more than...
This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players or they'll become free agents. These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them so you don't lose them next season.
Hold up. Did I have auto signing on? My gosh. Well, doesn't really matter anyway.
This is the development trait. Superstar. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what ability.
Is that just because... Yeah, that's just because of moral. I was going to say, if he actually regressed. So I'm going to cut everybody that the computer signed. Because I did not mean for that to happen. So sorry for that. My team, roster... How much did they sign? Okay. New player card. Release. Well, I'm obviously probably going to go. I probably want 0-16. Yeah, I'm not going to just say. Completely sorry for that. It's not like this is going to really help my team at all. Release. Yes. Overall... Wait, did they just sign him now? Because they have 50 moral and everybody else has terrible moral. So I think it just signed it recently. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. I mean, this guy looks pretty good. So I'm gonna cut him. I'll do this in my own time. If I really even get to it. It's the off season anyway, it just doesn't really even matter that much. It's just a bunch of 60 overalls. Okay. Last players to negotiate. There he is. What does he say? I am ready to begin. Okay. Not paying that much for a receiver, probably like 4.7 mil. I don't know, he will decline this, but Trevor Williams, I really want to bring him back. I'll probably pay him 5.3, boost that up. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, he probably just wants money. Okay. Now go to next week. By the way, it was pretty huge. A lot of the signings that happened. DeAndre Hopkins, Tom Brady leaving the Patriots, Phillip Rivers to the Colts, 160 in dead cap. Oh, no, not dead cap. Whatever. So I already have a super good running back. Chris Jones, Austin Hooper. Kendall Fuller. I'm definitely gonna get Kendall Fuller. He's not even the best cornerback in real life. Is Byron Jones here? How good is that compared to all the other? Yeah, I could probably bring that down a little bit. Actually, no, just to stay safe. Justin Simmons. So is Byron Jones not a free agent? Then is Dak Prescott? What about Amari Cooper? How do they manage to sign all three of them? They probably have like 0 cap room now. Do they? Austin Hooper. Yeah, I'm not going after Austin Hooper. All these guys are old. I mean, if there's like a... Hold up. I might just go after this guy because he's a star development. I'll probably just pay him 2.8 for 3 years. 2 years. Bring the signing bonus down. Pretty cheap contract. Oh boy. He's old. He's bald. Armstead. The Raiders are going after him. Carlos Dunlap, I can't get him. I'm gonna go after Armstead. So this team will look completely different in a little bit. I don't know why I even really went after signing Saquon Barkley. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not paying him that much. Chris Jones, on the other hand.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability.
Holy. I'll bring the signing bonus a little bit down. I don't want to give him that much of a signing bonus. And that doesn't really even do anything. Like, I don't want to be too much over. Like, I don't want to completely overpay him. Like, that's good. Ooh, nobody's even offering this guy. I could probably bring that down now to 3.5. Yeah. Shaq Lawson. I'm gonna bring Shaq Lawson. So if you think this is cheating, but it's not like I have unlimited cap space. It's just like by free agents I meant like in the beginning, like only a few free agents in the beginning. Holy moly, star development. Bring that up. Oh my goodness. It's a lot compared to everybody else, but it's a star development, so I'm 5.1. That's... I don't want to extremely overpay people. But I don't want to be like right there either. You know, I'm back in Ryan Shazier. Did I turn off pre-injuries? Pre-existing injuries? I probably did, to be honest. Because I didn't want, like, Blake Martinez. That's a pretty good contract. Pretty bad for him, but good for me. T-Sizzle. How is there so much good development traits out of everybody? All the old people have good development traits. Ronald Darby, nobody's offering him. So right now, out 10 weeks, never mind. Mike Hilton. Should I just bring back Trevor Williams? Nobody's even wanting to get... Here, you know what? I'm going to give you a lower contract than I did before, and you'll still sign with me. They're off. Anthony Harris is only a 77 overall. He had like 6 interceptions. Honestly, he's a beast in real life. Any young... How old is Justin Simmons? 26. And I'll give HaHa Clinton Dix a little bit of money. A little bit of cheddar. Not signing him for 4 years though. Probably like 2 years. 3 years. A little bit of cheddar. Justin Simmons. Should I have a feeling I've already done too much. So this is pretty much the description of what happened. I went ham in free agency. 2 years. I don't want to overpay a kicker. It's just a kicker. Quarterback. There's no way I'm good with any of these quarterbacks. Taysom Hill has star development. I love Taysom Hill, but like. So what it looks like, I'm wide receiver. Nope. Tyler Boyd. Can't sign him. That's against the rules. Josh Gordon. Anybody asking for Josh Gordon? Okay. Yeah, I have no good wide receivers. I'm gonna have to go after a receiver. Or do I sign some players and trade them for draft picks? I'm gonna say, oh my goodness. I could have beat the system there, but I'm probably not gonna do that much. I'm not gonna pay Josh Gordon that much. He didn't want to come. I'm paying $3.8 million. Making him wish he, alright, advanced week, send to the draft. If they didn't want to sign with me, they're not on my team. Like, I don't think I signed any offensive linemen, which is probably not that smart, but they were all old, not that good. Now I'm probably going to draft Joe Burrow with my first overall pick, because I should have a first overall pick. And then I will try to trade for so I can draft CeeDee Lamb. Jerry Jeudy's really good, but CeeDee Lamb is like...
Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft whenever you're ready.
So first I'm looking at my team. 59 overall. See who signed and who didn't. So... Kendall Fuller. He signed. So I pretty much have absolutely, like, I barely have any people on my team. So I'm probably going to have to, I didn't want to do, like, okay, so I'm sorry, I will probably have to do free agency to fill up the roster because there's absolutely nobody on my team.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Do I trade down? Like, I know I want to draft Joe Burrow, but, like, 2021, I don't want to. I think I might have to accept this. This is super good.
Hold on now. This pick is trading teams. The Giants are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Tua Tagovailoa.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Isaiah Simmons. Can I trade this one down even more? Review offers. No, I'm good. So now, so who's super good on my board? Derek Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy. CeeDee Lamb looks super good at the combine. Is this his actual combine? There's no way he actually got 35 reps. That's really good. Jerry Jeudy. Is Jerry Jeudy an X Factor? What if I get CeeDee Lamb and Jerry Jeudy? I want to trade. Who has 2 first-round picks this year? I know the Raiders have 2 first-round picks. What happened to their other one? Does anybody have 2 first-round picks this year? I'm scrolling through and I can't find it. Titans. How many people do I even have on my depth chart? Barely have anyone on my depth chart. Okay, so what do I have? Guess I can trade all of these guys away if anybody wants them. Got it. Honestly, I do not want to get rid of any of these people, but I have to. Wait. Oh, they have the 32nd pick. I cannot. That's my only option. That's my only option. Yeah, they don't have Jason Witten anymore. I guess I'll have to do this. Ooh. That in the 7th. How much is there any other teams that want them at all? Nope. So going back to the Cowgirls, they want. What do they want? I'll give you 5th next year and a 7th this year. Fourth next year. Now this is for a 4-shot pick, so it's totally worth it. Perfect. I'm hoping CeeDee Lamb will be on the board then, or I might have to trade up. What if I trade down? What team wants this? Well, every team will want this, but I'm gonna try to trade down. Got a decent, like, 7th, 10th. Cardinals, do they want to do their 3rd and 1st? About 2 firsts. The 1st and their 1st and 2nd. Do I have to throw in a player? They want wide receivers. Sure, have, like, both of these wide receivers are super good. Wait, did that bring the value down? I feel like I'm actually just gonna straight up do that. So they clearly don't want to trade down that much. What the Falcons? That and a 3rd for the 6th. Looks like I won't be trading down. Jerry Jeudy.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Number 3 in true talent.
The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Cardinals are now on the clock.
They're gonna
The Falcons are now on the clock.
They're not going to pick
The Vikings are now on the clock.
Okay, so it looks like that was a pretty...
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Jonathan Taylor. Jordan Love. Any good gems? Jacob Easton's pretty good. Is DeAndre Swift still here? No. Jonathan Taylor is good at the combine. Should I go with Jonathan Taylor? Left tackle, Josh Jones. I know these players a little bit in real life, so it's not like I totally forgot about scouting. It's such a huge deal. But it looks like there's nobody really good left. Guess we'll have to go with Jonathan.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
Number 7 in true talent. I have 2 running backs.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Trade away pick. Any first next year. I want a first next year. Anything for a first next year. And I want a first next year. Anybody want to trade for a first next year? Like, I'll even do with the Patriots because they don't have Tom Brady next year. Draft picks. Second for go to the Patriots. Patriots and their first. Second and my third for their first and second next year. Suppose first and yeah, first. No, not this year. First and second next year, and I will give my 6th next year. 5th next year. I mean, fifth round picks don't usually do that well, but now I will
I see both teams filling out cards. You know what that means? We've got a trade.
Isn't it pretty much the end of the draft? Do I have a 7th? Tell me I have a 7th. I want a 7th round pick just to be funny. Okay. So if I look at my team, I have a lot of players, to be honest. A lot of players. And this guy, I want him to be physical. CeeDee Lamb is a burner.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player
look at his development trait. Superstar X Factor, good. If you consider that cheating, I promise I won't do it again, but I just needed to see that. You know what? I'll move him up there. I want swoopers. Blocking. I want him blocking. I want him to be a blocking tight end because he has no other use. Did you regress? Oh, it's his Memorial. Holy moly. That's a lot of upgrades. So here, it won't be considered cheating. Should I just let it auto get new players? So I'll obviously pick the young ones. Just auto-fill the roster.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
How many decent players to upgrade? Trevor Williams. Slot. Okay. I don't care who's returning from energy. I want Jerry Jeudy to get reps. I wonder, is he Moss X Factor? I don't think he. I think he would be a Rack X Factor or like a. I think he's a good route. He's easily one of the best route runners. He's not necessarily an athletic freak like Julio Jones was, but I'm probably gonna compare him to Julio Jones, except faster and with less of he didn't have the hugest combine in the world. he did pretty good, but I don't think he had the hugest one in the world.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
I'm not even going to go through all of them to see what it looks like. Okay. How much more? 102. Jonathan Taylor. I wonder if he's an X Factor, I might have to... Like, I'm pretty sure he's just going to be a star or superstar. Very most. Superstar at very most. Yeah, superstar. What should I do? Because I have a super good running back right now. Might trade Jonathan Taylor for... Don't tell me Quentin Nelson is hurt. I'm gonna move Quentin Nelson to right guard. That seems like it would be a little bit better of a position for him. I'm pretty sure he's right-handed, but the first step back is the right foot, so he'll probably be good. So I'm probably going to... Evan Ingram's a 56 overall defensive tackle. Okay, so but a good backup running back is good in case if your running back is trained. I need a lot more depth. That's for sure. But I'm probably gonna play this game. And my episode's probably gonna be super long. But this is, I promise this is the last part of my episode. 62 overall, that's pretty good. With 2 superstar X Factors. So, whole smash plays. I don't like that. Did I forget to change my playbook? Loosen back, James Conner. I could probably switch out Saquon and... yeah. Saquon Barkley. We're gonna have 3 X Factors soon. The Raiders don't have any X Factors. Even though Max Crosby should be an X Factor. Look him up if you don't know who he is. Had more sacks last year than Khalil Mack.
Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
I'm going to say he won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Even though he didn't, he should have. Why is Joe Flacco?
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Flacco from midfield. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Flacco.
And
this one's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I got to get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
And look at this. He's going to keep it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
I forgot I had to turn my punter again.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Flacco. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. but to no
runs
avail.
got to
Second
speed.
down.
I can play with
An
anybody.
incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down.
Isn't my right tackle like a
second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
I have to go for it until.
Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Pass interference.
Fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
Now I see how important punters are. I always punt it. Just that
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
For this.
Yellow, yellow! Watch 98 for Mike.
7 pass block.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Should I roll out to the left?
Line of scrimmage, again the 25.
I heard that if you
2nd and
roll
10.
out, sometimes the safety drops and then picks you up.
Now Flacco. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
TJ. Wait, was TJ Watt? I'm pretty sure. No, isn't TJ
Someone's
Watt
been up to the task so
a
far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
Pick the exact same
play. Flacco. And they're going to try the screen.
No, if you
It's
pick the same
complete.
play twice in a row.
But he will be stopped behind. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. 1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Are you kidding
and
me?
they'll take over inside.
That was a huge hit. We're in the first quarter and we're down 28-0. I thought this team would actually be pretty
in the
good.
final minute of this first quarter.
Well, I'm on automatic.
Setting up to throw Flacco. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Another screen.
Here's Flacco. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll have a first down past the 40. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
And he will take it on in for a Bengals
That's what we like.
touchdown.
Now they don't get
Saquon
the ball
Barkley.
at the 3-yard line. This defense can shut him out. No, they can't.
So the football
Should
will
I
be
play
at the
defense too?
25-yard line as this
It
offense
would be
gets
way
set
too
to
long
take
now,
over.
so- Max protect. They seem like they're bringing the house. I'll probably hit Judy here.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco.
Oh.
Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Terrell Edmonds
he's wide
goes
open.
flying in from
Replay that again
safety
if
for
you
the
see that.
sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see
Just
an
at the
all-out
end,
rush
he was
like
wide
that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Another try after the first down sack. Flacco.
Block.
Oh, he's
Block.
got a man
88
wide
block. You're a
open,
tight end. You should be
complete.
able to block.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he'll be taken
You see
down,
Judy
but
is kind
not
of like a
before they
Juju
work it
Smith-Schuster.
across
Route
midfield.
runner.
A
Actually, that
gain
is a
of
great draft
22.
comparison. Juju Smith-Schuster.
And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver
actually
when
did
we
think about
asked the
that.
coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Flacco now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Once more, it's Flacco. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. They go pass again with Flacco.
Now I'm on a field goal range.
And he goes down.
Do I have red zone?
Drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Should I throw it in a deep interception?
They're going to look to throw on 4th with Flacco.
I'm trying to do it.
Pressure gets to him again. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turn. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing here on 1st down. Flacco. Wide open receiver complete.
That person's obviously.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
1 minute.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
How do you miss that?
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flacco looks to throw.
That was to X.
And the pass is intercepted.
I'm not even kidding. That was
he was looking for Ingram. Picked off at the 35. That is. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
Need better footwork.
To pass, Flacco.
Oh my
and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Is that Joe Hayden?
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
This will work.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a toss right to Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49.
There we go, Barkley.
There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd down now, Barkley.
58 overall.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Oh, my gosh.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
We're having better.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Steve Bass? Is he like a...
David
I don't think he's a
Bass,
rookie.
able
David
to get
Bass?
in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Turns out he's like an
After the sack on first down, Flacco. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
The offense is scored a touchdown on that. Okay, in the comments,
so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And quickly, they get to the line. Operating off play action. Flacco. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Should I do any Hail Mary
call there. Now it's 4th down.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync. Whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Flacco. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
You want me to show you my settings?
That was a nicely run slant route. And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Wait, hold on.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The Bengals on third down. Just one conversion and 8 tries. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score...
How you score a touchdown.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books.
Players, I need to find a good right tackle. I need to cut my quarterback because, oh my gosh, my arms look so skinny in the pictures. Here. Okay.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Actually, hold on.
You have grades for browse available players to improve your team.
Brent Huntley, Gardner Minshew, actually. Josh Rosen. Skirt. Oh, there is. Yeah, I'm going to go for Gardner Minshew, and I will trade... Do they want either of those? would not do that, even do that trade though. Any safeties? Trade Michael Thomas. Of course, it's right tackle, not left. What about corners? Might have actually some decent corners. You have literally 2 corners, or 3 corners. Free safety. Oh my gosh. Lectures 3rd. Pretty sure he was. How does that make sense? So apparently they also need to give us a really trash person that takes a ton of cap. I'm not taking AJ Boye. How trash can you get with cap? Honestly, I might have to go for someone else. Josh Rosen for a second guy. So pretty much the entire offensive line. Do I have any Oh, he plays a different position. Hold up. That's all I can literally trade you. If you want to pick. I have 3 first-round picks. It's really good. A 3rd next year, or a 70 overall. How is he on the trade block when he's so hard to get? Am I getting Andy Dalton out on? Joshua Dobbs, Tim Boyle. Improved team. Okay, so last trade attempt, halfback. So no outside anymore. Linebackers, middle linebacker, left outside linebacker. I have decent linebackers. Left end. Okay, we'll see you all next time, and I might have different players next time.